Hi guys, today I'm going to be unboxing this Ribble CGR AL. So, never really done an unboxing video before, but I struggled to find much information on this bike that wasn't published by Ribble themselves. So I figured I'd do an unboxing so you guys can see what it's like when it comes out of the box. So, a little bit of background. I've ordered this as my new winter commuter bike, so I'll use it all year for commuting. My commute is about 13 to 15 miles a day each way, and it will also be my main bike to use over winter starting today. So I previously had a gravel bike and I bought it in summer 2019, and that was a Planet X Full Monty SL, and that bike was better spec than this bike on paper, but it was absolutely atrocious. I had so many problems with Planet X, they're impossible to communicate with, and after a lot of hassle I ended up returning that bike for a full refund. Fast forward 6 months, I still haven't replaced it, and my winter commuter bike I was using, which was my old road bike from 2015, kind of finally gave up, needs a whole new drivetrain, so I decided, hey, let's order this. So I got this from Ribble on the 9th of December, which was a Monday, and I ordered it on the Cycle to Work scheme, which is kind of a pain because it means that you have to wait for it to be manually processed by Ribble. But not so bad I thought, apart from it took until Thursday for them to say the order was confirmed, and that's when my bike entered the 14-day queue. Then I found out that the guy who processes all the Cycle to Work scheme stuff was on holiday, so it didn't actually get processed until the following Tuesday or Wednesday, and with all the bank holidays etc. that pushed my build date to something like mid-January. So I was a little bit upset about this. I find that I had a little bit of conflicting information from Ribble over the telephone and email, but in their defence they always reply really quickly, which is something Planet X never did. They're easy to get hold of on the phone, you don't have to queue for long if you have to queue at all, reply to emails same day, and after a little bit of discussion they sent me this before the end of December, which is actually, the build was complete within 14 days of my original order, 14 working days, which is more than they promise, and then I've received it probably within 14 working days when you take into account it's been Christmas. Okay, so I'll unbox it and then I'll talk about the spec I ordered. Okay, so before I go any further, it's probably worth mentioning how it is packaged, and that is incredibly well. So I have previously had delivery bikes from Planet X, which were packaged satisfactorily, I'd say, and I've had bike from Canyon, which was packed well, but they charge a lot for their box. Not that this was cheap delivery, but this is really well packed. I like that they bubble wrapped all the frame, there was loads of bubble wrap around the entire bike, and there was also loads of cardboard protecting it. So yeah, that's good. Okay, so here we have it, the Ribble CGR AL. So the spec I've gone for is a 1x Apex drivetrain. I spec'd the mud guards, and then the other specs are hopefully in the box. So I've spec'd a carbon seat post. I upgraded my wheels to the all-roads. Now, the wheels that come with it are the Mavic Axioms, which I actually hate. I've had a lot of problems with them in the past. I don't expect these to be a lot different, but for 50 quid extra I thought I'd try upgrading to them. So yeah, let's open this other box and see what's in there. Okay, so in this box we have got some wheel stuff. It looks to be the parts you need to fit tubeless tyres onto these wheels. Got the bottle cage. It's a bit annoying that that's not fitted, but maybe that's just because it'll get cracked in transit. And then we also have the seat post, which is insanely light. So this is carbon fibre. I figured because it's an aluminium frame I'll be commuting on, I'll just make it a little bit more comfortable. Although there is loads of grease on the seat, I'll have to wipe it off. Okay, well I'm going to build this up now and then I'll be back when it's built. Okay guys, so there we have it. The bike is fully assembled and complete. So the front mudguard took quite a bit of work. I had to basically loosen it all off, straighten it up and then tighten it up, which is a little bit annoying because one of the reasons I spec'd it with mudguards is because I hate setting mudguards up. But it's to be expected, I guess, if it came in the post. So to quickly just wrap up the upgrades again, so it's your standard medium framed Ribble CGR AL in orange, which is the best colour obviously. And I have upgraded the seat post to carbon fibre just for a bit of added comfort. I've changed the saddle to the Physique Aliante just because that's the saddle I use on all my bikes. I spec the mudguards. These are Ribble's own mudguards. I chose these because I figured they're made for this bike. They seem okay. I've gone for the matching level bottle holder just because I figured it's going to be the closest match blue to the frame, and it does match pretty well. Upgraded the wheels to the all roads from the basic Mavic wheels. I don't think there's a lot different between them, but they are tubeless ready, so that's good. The indexing on the rear derailleur was way out by a whole gear when I got it, so I don't know if that can be put down to transport, but it was easy to adjust, so that's okay. Good points are everything's really well greased. The cranks were really greased where the pedals screw in. I did put some grease on my pedals. I just got some basic lug pedals here, but that was good. The bolts for the bottle holder, even they were well greased, so that's really good. There was a little bit of grease in the seat tube, although I added a bit more. I put a little bit of assembly grease when I attached the handlebars. I guess the other thing to mention is the frame is medium, and I'm either a medium or a large, depends on the bike shop. So a bike shop that cares about racing, which I don't, will always put me on a smaller frame, so they'll always put me on a medium. This is a 53cm, so it's a small medium, but I do prefer the feel of a medium bike. Out of my other two bikes, I've got a 54.5cm, I think it is my summer bike, and my old winter bike was a 56, and yeah, the 56 is just too big, I don't feel comfortable on it. So let's see how I get on with this. It's quite small, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, let's talk about weight. So it's not a very light bike. The frame is reasonably light for the price point. However, it's twinned with a lot of heavy componentry. So about the only light thing on this bike is the seat post. So we've got quite heavy wheels, the tyres are heavy, we've got mudguards, we've got low spec look pedals, they're quite heavy, and the Apex drivetrain is really heavy. That rear cassette is, I think it's about 600 grams alone, so that's heavy. But it's a winter commuter, so weight's not that important. And as it is now, which is ready to ride, as I would ride it to work, it weighs about 10.5 kilos when I've just weighed it with my luggage scales, which is not bad. Okay, thanks for watching the video. I hope it's been helpful. If you want to know anything more about the bike, please let me know in the comments. I will take this for a quick ride this afternoon. Just need to go to the local shop. And then I'll probably do a bigger ride tomorrow. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve, and I've not done the Gran Fondo yet for this month, so maybe I'll do it on this. Okay, hey guys, we're on the ride now. We've made it to Kirkham Abbey. So I was only going to go to the post office, but it seemed rude not to extend it. The bike is going pretty well. It all seems okay. A little bit of mudguard rub on the front, but I think that just needs a little bit more adjustment. It's just over bumpy roads, and because I live in North Yorkshire, that's every road. The roads are really, really muddy and really wet, but the tyres are handling that well, and the mudguards are great. I am completely dry and clean, which is really good. Yeah, it seemed pretty good. It's not going to get any KOMs, but
the tyres roll fast, they're pretty slow to accelerate, and it's pretty slow climbing, but I think for what it is, it's fine. But for commuting and stuff, it'll be fine, and as a winter bike, it's fine. Could easily keep up on a club run with this. Okay, I'm gonna go home now. Hey guys, just got back, and yeah, good ride. One thing I forgot to mention was one of the other upgrades I did was the bar tape. So yeah, I went for the upgraded sort of textured bar tape because it was only extra £10. Seems worth it. Okay, thanks for watching. Gonna clean the bike off, ready for tomorrow's ride.